Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning to all of you. We are going to start with a grammar class today, page number 56. This is related to verb tenses. So we'll start with the tenses of the verb. Verb, we all know, it describes the action being done by the subject. So the tense of a verb tells when an action takes place. We all know there are three types of tenses. The past tense The past tense verb tells us what has happened in the past. The present tense verb tells us what's happening now. And the future tense verb tells what will happen in the future. So, in this topic, we are only going to deal with the present tense verb, and we have another topic connected to this, that is present progressive verb. So, now we'll see what the present tense verb is about. So to just if we have a word, we have a verb, we need to create a present tense of it. So how you form a present tense verb? First of all, let us see in the case of third person singular. In the third person singular, like he, she, or it, these are the third person singulars. We add s to the verb. Here we have an example here. He speaks English at home. Speak is the actual verb. To this verb, we are adding s to make it a present tense. So the verb is made as a present tense verb by adding s to the actual verb. So he speaks English at home. Speaks is the present tense verb. We see another example here. She works from home. Work was the actual verb, and we have added s to it to make it a present tense verb. She works from home. Verb, here the present tense verb is works. What if the verb ends with the letters like s, ss, ch, sh, x, or zz? For example, catch. Look at here, catch, it ends with ch. So now as per this rule, we need to add es to make it a present tense verb. Catch, we add es to it, it becomes catches. As in this example, he catches the ball very well. So catches is the present tense verb for a verb ending with ch. Like this, for example, wash. The verb ends with sh, and we have added es to this verb to make it a present tense verb. And we have an example here. He washes the car daily. So wash has become washes in the present tense. So now we see another example which ends in x. So fix it. This verb ends with the letter x. So we need to add es to make it a present tense verb, and it becomes fixes. The plumber fixes the leakage in the pipeline. So the verb fix is made into present tense by adding es to it, and it is now fixes. So in the word buzz, this verb ends with zz. We are going to make it a present tense verb by adding es to it. Now the buzz has become buzzes in its present tense. Like in this sentence, the bee buzzes all around. Another example which ends with ss is pass. We add this we add es to this verb to make it a present tense verb. Now the present tense verb for the verb pass, it becomes passes. We have an example. Saud passes his grade 5 exams with good scores. So we hope you all understood how we are going to create the present tense verbs. What if a verb ends with a letter Y followed by a consonant? Here in these examples, we see how the letter Y is replaced by I, and then ES is added to it. In the earlier cases, we have just added ES, but now when we come across a verb with a letter ending with a letter Y followed by a consonant, then we add I plus es. We see examples here. Study. The last letter in this verb is y, and this is followed by a consonant d. So now we are removing y and adding I. We are replacing y with I and we are adding es to it. So the study has become now studies. This is the present tense verb for study. Similarly, in case of carry, the last letter is y and before that y we have a consonant r. So here we add I, we replace y with I and we add es to it to make it a present tense verb. It reads as carries. So the present tense verb for carry is now carries. We have another example, marry. Here the same thing. Here we have the last letter y followed by r. So now we replace y with I and add es to it and it becomes marries. Now the next thing is present progressive tense. The present progressive tense, it shows the action that is still continuing and it's continuing over time. To form the present progressive tense of a verb, we have a present progressive sentence example here. Actually we have three components of this present progressive sentence. One is subject. The after subject there is a verb be. We all know what is a verb be. The verb be is am, is or are. These are the verb be. When we come across verb be, it means it is either of these words, am, is or are. So in a present progressive sentence here, we have a subject followed by verb be, which is ultimately followed by a present participle. We see how we are changing a verb to present participle. We have to add ing to a verb. Now it becomes a present participle. We have an example here in this sentence. I am learning English. See how the word learn now it becomes a present participle by adding ing. I is a subject here, am is a verb be, and learning is the present participle. Now this has become the present progressive. So how you convert or how you create a present progressive tense of a verb? By adding ing to the verb followed by the verb be. Verb be, that is either of the words of am, is or are. So the verb be followed by a present participle, it makes it a present progressive tense. So we have three examples here. I am learning English. He is playing football. Here the playing is now become present participle. He is playing, it makes it present progressive. Are going. We are going to school. Going is a present participle for the verb go. So going is a present participle followed by verb be. Verb be here is are. So we are going to school. Now it became the present progressive tense. Now coming back to the page number 56 of our exercise book. Here the first sentence here goes like my mother. We have an option in the parentheses, boxes to the attic. Now we need to first identify the type of tense we need to write here. We have two types of tenses. We just learned the two types of tenses. First was the present tense, the second was the present progressive tense. So now here it is just simple present tense. My mother carries boxes to the attic. Why carries IES? We have just learned about this rule. When a verb ends with a letter Y followed by a consonant, we remove Y, we add IES to it. So this answer here is carries. The second sentence reads, I am, in the parentheses we have two options, do or doing, my homework in the kitchen. So here we have a verb be here. Don't forget the verb be. We have a verb be outside the parentheses. So verb be is accompanied with a present participle. So doing ing form is a present participle. So we need to select the present participle to make it progressive, present progressive tense. So I am doing. Here, mom, we don't have a verb be here. So it means we need to just choose the present tense. So my mom asks me to help her. We know for the verb ask, we just need to add s. So we are adding s to the verb ask. So it becomes asks. The fourth sentence is she is. We have two options, trying or tries to lift a heavy carton. Here is again a verb be. So you know when verb be is there, we need to add a present participle to make it a progressive, past progressive tense. So she is trying. We need to add ing form here. So she is trying to lift up heavy carton. The number 5, each one of us. Here we have two options again in the parenthesis, grabs or grab one end. Here we don't have any verb be, so it's only a present tense. We need to just select a verb with s, grabs. The number 6, we have again two options in the parenthesis, climb or climbing the stairs when the box breaks. So we have a verb be here. See the verb be are here. So whenever we have a verb be, it needs to be followed by a present participle. So we are climbing. Answer is climbing. The next sentence is books tumble or tumbling. We have two options in the parenthesis, down the stairs. Now you look for the verb be. Is it there? No, we don't have a verb be here. So it needs to be only a single. We need to be only verb which is not progressive, but it should be only a present tense. The present tense verb here, but look at this verb. Look at this verb tumble or tumbling. Here we have the options. We need to select tumble. Why we don't have s here is because we are not dealing with a singular word. We have the subject plural here. The subject books is plural subject, so we need not add s to tumble. So the answer here is tumble. Books tumble down the stairs. Number 8, mom watches them fall around us. We have two spellings here for the verb, one with es and one with s. We have just now uh, learned the rule for the verbs ending with ch. We need to add es to such verbs. So here the verb with es, watches, is has to be selected, is correct. Number 9, she worries or worry that the pages will tear. We have a present tense here, so we need to just choose the present tense verb. She worries. We know that the word worry has y at the end followed by a consonant, so we need to replace y with I and add es. So worries is the right answer. She and I are picks or picking them up carefully. So are is a again verb be here, so it has to be followed by a present participle. So we have to use the word with ing here. So she and I are picking them up carefully. So hope you understood all these answers. There is a homework for you. Just practice these statements here and also go through the explanation for the present tense verb, how you create a present tense verb, and also how you create the present progressive tense. So after you practice, try to complete your page number 56 in the book Grammar Practice Reproducibles. Hope you understood this topic and see you later. Thank you.